Here with Coach Reardon, Camp McKinley head coach here at St. Haralumbos, where Coach, if we're here, it's almost time for the season. How excited are you to get the 2018 high school football season going?
Yeah, we're excited. We had a really productive offseason, in my opinion. Had a great camp week. We have a relatively young football team, so we're anxious to see what they can do on the field, and like you said, just ready to kick off and get going.
When you have a younger team like this, maybe not as much experience, how important does camp become, and how much closer do you watch the development of some of these younger guys, because there's spots to be won?
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like our kids are competing. I feel like our kids are hungry to learn. Yet we need to gain experience. So I saw a big jump from scrimmage 1 to scrimmage 2. We have a third scrimmage coming up in a couple days, but it's going to be a daily improvement, a weekly improvement type thing, and we've been hammering that point home to our kids. I think our kids are buying into it. I think our kids, like I said, are hungry to learn and hungry to improve, and I'm excited. I think we have a talented team, but we need to grow up quickly.
Now, the seniors, while they might not have maybe the most experience, senior leadership always important to a football team, especially bringing along the juniors, the sophomores, even the freshmen on some level. As far as leadership goes, at least, how has this senior class been for you guys?
I think they're doing a good job, and I think that we have a relatively small senior class as far as numbers go. We have one returning captain in Elijah Curtis, who also plays quarterback for us. So he's one of those rare guys that's going to be a two-year captain for us. But that's also the quarterback position, where we have the most experience coming back. So we're excited about that. If you had to pick one position, be experience, that certainly would be the one, and we're expecting big things out of Elijah as a result.
One thing about McKinley, you guys play anybody. You love it. You love playing tough competition. And you, of course, no stranger with your coaching experience to Mahoning Valley football. You guys start the season off with Harding. When you hear Harding, McKinley, that's kind of cool. That kind of gets you excited to kick off the season, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It was fun last year opening with them. It was the first time. Just coincidentally, the last time McKinley and Harding played each other was my last year as an assistant at Warren Harding in 2003. And the following year, McKinley joined the Federal League, and so that game kind of went away as a result. But, it's fun to get them back on. I think it's a natural game, similar town, similar mentality as far as taking pride in their football, and it's a big part of the school identity. So it's good to have them back on the schedule, and the unique thing is that Steve Arnold, the head coach, he and I coached together for several years. About half of the staff that coaches for him now either coached with me when I was there, or I coached as a player when I was there.
Right.
So it's kind of cool that way, and there's a lot of natural, gets your blood flowing on a personal side.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
As far as that, yeah.
And finally, Federal League, like I say, you can look around the state of Ohio, and there's some amazing conferences out there, some really great conferences, but I'll put the Federal League up against any conference in Ohio.
Yeah, and this year I think is it's a unique year, because a lot of people are asking who's in the running to be a conference champion, and I feel like there's a lot of teams that could make an argument this year, maybe more so than the past couple years, in my opinion. But I think that we have a chance to be right there if we grow up and minimize mistakes early on and just get better and better. We have enough talent to make a run. I think a lot of teams can say the same thing. I know Hoover is a team that returns a lot of guys up front, and that's always a great place to start when you're building a football team. So Perry obviously has had a bunch of success over the past several years, and they continue to do what they always do. But it's going to be a fun year.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much for your time. Good luck this season.
Appreciate it. Thank you.